Get up in here, fellas. Get up in here. Get up in here. Get up in here on this good Tuesday evening. You dig the prime time edition, the night hours. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm coming with that game. It don't matter what time it is. You know I love to come in the day. I would love to come in the morning, fellas. But right now I just can't. Until I can, you guys gonna get the nighttime edition, and you guys gonna get the game. You know what I'm saying? Straight, pure, uncut, raw. Y'all know what time it is. You gonna get it. Get up here and hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Rumble. Casey the Red Pill out for the bunk on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon just as well. And remember, fellas, I post on those sites different material, but you're gonna get nothing but material, content, game related shit, fellas, that can structure you and change your minds and change your lives and shit, fellas. Change how you view things or whatever the case may be. Get at me in the super chat. Show love to the show. 50 cents, a dollar, $2, it don't matter. Show love to the show, fellas. We all about that. Get at me down at the bottom of the screen. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. And remember, fellas, to hit that notification bell. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That white bell in the corner, hit that bell, whatever corner it is. Hit that bell, fellas, and so you can be alerted on these videos. And remember to put it on all so you can get all these videos. Let's talk about it. Let's get up in here. In order to dodge a chick's bullet, dump her off if she's not following, fellas. And I say this from the heart. I say this from experiences. I say this from me actually not dumping chicks off when I was supposed to, me not actually getting rid of them. That's what dumping them off mean, fellas. Getting rid of them, you know what I'm saying? Bitch go take a hike, you know what I'm saying? Cutting them loose or whatever. You get up out of here. That's what dumping them off mean in my world. Now, I've slipped when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Hell, there was times when I got out of prison. I'm like, and I'm a little older, you know what I'm saying? 28, 29, not too much older, but old enough to know better. To get rid of certain women when I seen red flags and I kept them around, you know what I'm saying? And by me kept them around, fellas, it never came out right. It never panned out right. And it ain't supposed to pan out right, fellas, because once you get that intuition and you see those red flags and you know that this shit is not what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's not what it made out to be, or she's not following, she's not suitable for your program, or she's not aiding and assisting, she's doing everything other than what you're supposed to, what she's supposed to do, and you keep her around, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I've done those things. That's why I got the experience to come on here and give you guys the insight of what's really going on so you can avoid, you know what I'm saying, those red flags, those hurdles, those obstacles. It ain't really obstacles, fellas. It's just something that we building blocks that we put in our way by not letting these chicks go, or being too attached to them to where we can't cut them loose, and you in too deep with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You been laying up, spending the night with the bitch, busting nuts with her, and y'all Netflix and chilling. Every time the bitch call, you on the phone talking to her, you communicate. She texts, you text her right back ASAP. You know what I'm saying? You bringing that line close to you when she's doing things that you would want her to do. I mean, she's not doing things that you would want her to do, and you've been telling her to do these things, but she's procrastinating, or she's going against, what you put forward her, for her to do or whatnot. But you still keep her around. You know what I'm saying? Those are those situations, fellas, that most men put themselves in, and it'd be hard for them to get out because they invest so much into the bitch when she ain't gave back nothing. She ain't even gave back a fucking, and look, story time, right? I had a chick one time and I cut her off. I got rid of her. But what made me get rid of her, fellas, is because I kept chicks around that I was supposed to get rid of, and it never panned out right. So I'm like, okay, shit, I'm learning my lesson, life and its experiences, my growth and development in life, what I'm saying? Okay, I know where I fucked up at. This is what I'm supposed to do now. I'm gonna move this way. I'm not gonna be this type of person. I'm gonna pay attention to this. I'm gonna pay attention to that. And that's what we all should do as men. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all should do. We should step back. Sometimes, fellas, it's always best to cut your losses and step back and pay attention to the shit that you fucking up on. So when you going forward, you can correct these things. You know what I'm saying? Brian Turner and this motherfucker. But yeah, I've done these things. Bitches spend money on the niggas they want to be with. Oh yeah, they not only that they spend money on the dudes that they want to be with. Shit, man, them bitches will go broke. Them bitches will drive across the country. And motherfucker get locked up. Them bitches is beat down to steel doors to come and see this dude. I've seen dudes fall short on child support payments, and they had bitches, and these dudes had bitches that they was fucking with that was really digging them and feeling them, making their payments and shit. I've seen a lot of shit that bitches would do, and a lot of guys, no, bitches ain't gonna do. No, she ain't did that for you. Yes, she have done these things. Yes, she will do these things. She ain't did it for you. And I know it, I know it's mind-boggling. It can be upsetting to most men that you put so much into this bitch and you invested into her, and then the next motherfucker that she's sexually attracted to, or the next motherfucker that she, you know what I'm saying, they got that it factor for, or whatever the case may be, he's getting the reciprocation. And I know you can feel some kind of way for that, fellas, but remember, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Everything may not be meant for you, and you can make it all up by learning the game, and by you learning the game and actually taking time out to learn and see where you fail at and major flaws at, fellas. You're gonna get blessed by the game, and that's the game is God. I look at it like you're gonna get blessed tenfold, fellas. There's gonna be more on top of that, multiple and multiples and multiple, because you learned the game. You learned where your mistakes at. You learned where you fucked up at. And yes, the next man might be enjoying what he's enjoying, but you know, he could be for the bitch. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you for the bitch because you was dealing with her at the time, or you liked her, you put too much into her. That's something you did. That don't mean you could be for the bitch, fellas. That's why you got to learn the game. You got to learn yourself, fellas. You got to be in tune to yourself, fellas. And once you learn yourself and you love yourself and you attract yourself, then you attract those who's attracting you, or you can attract those who are more into you, fellas. And then you got the pick of the litter for those who's very much into you and going to do the same thing that dude is getting from your bitch that you was giving to. You get what I'm saying? It's a blessing in this shit, man. You just got to wake up, you know, shake the anger, shake the malice, shake the, you know what I'm saying, the grudge you got against the bitch. Shake that shit, man. And you know what I'm saying? And you'll go further with it. I'm telling you. But hold up, Brian Turner. There's an incident going on in New Orleans right now involving a well-known producer and a popular rap chick that matches the exact topic. Huh. Who you talking about? Let me see. Brian Turner, facts. A bitch will pay a nigga child support if he's in rears. And hell yeah, do that, man. Shit. They gotta seen the bitch give dude some money towards his mortgage and all type. Man, I said, look, my partner, right? And this was in 2017, 16 or 17. He got 3 trucks now, 3 diesels. But when he tried to start it, he tried to get his first diesel, right? He had a little chick and shit he was fucking with. I mean, this bitch was giving her baby daddy the blues. I mean, had him locked up, all type of shit. She was giving this nigga the blues, right? My little partner and shit. He was fucking with on the side, nigga. This bitch gave this nigga like 8 bands, nigga, on the truck, on a used diesel, like a one of them little diesels. I'm not familiar and good with diesels or whatever the case, but he had a little cab on the back and shit, and he started this shit up right there. Bitch gave him like 8 bands, bro. Real shit from her taxes to help him out, man. And she giving all the problems to this dude over here, but she looked out for him. That's how women are. It's no different, fellas. And women got the awareness. They know what they're doing, and they will do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't fucking with him. I ain't looking out. He's a sucker. He's a simp. I let him, spend money on him. I let this motherfucker eat my pussy, lick ass, disrespect him in that light. I won't even fuck his dick. I won't even cook him a meal. I want real shit. You know what I'm saying? Have him spend, then go over there and reverse the game and give it all up to the next motherfucker that she's, into like that, fellas. And be aware of that shit and not give a fuck. Just like men that do the same thing. They treat women different when you're supposed to treat them all the same. You get with you a bitch, you know what I'm saying? She probably a little on the chunky side, overweight or whatever. You try to, bitch, make the bitch cook, come pick you up from here, bitch, break bread, buy you some shoes, bitch, do all type of shit, right? But then you get with this little bitch you call her baddie, and you putting her on the pedestal, right? Hey, come on, man. You know, it's fair exchange, and a robbery, fellas. But yeah, like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Brian Turner though. But like I was saying, right? I dumped a little chick off. You know what I'm saying? The bitch was trying to push me to be her man, right? Bitch was trying to push me for a relationship. Bitch trying to cram it all. Yeah, what we gonna do? After about, I think about a month or two of fucking the bitch, dicking her down and whatnot, right? What are we gonna take this to? What we gonna do with it? What we gonna do? Just fuck around and just, you know? And I kind of was like, when I start hearing shit like that, fellas, I really. So what's up, baby? You ain't enjoying me? You ain't enjoying this time? You ain't enjoying what we got? You know? And if you acting like you ain't enjoying it, you might need to take a hike. You might have to go somewhere, right? Because I know the game. I know the deal. When a bitch start pushing along like this, man, she's going to start bringing forth a relationship trying to tie y'all down for her benefits and her reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that you probably want. You probably enjoying the time that y'all got. But the bitch try to, push me in like that. Page on this motherfucker. The new era. What's up, y'all? What's up with it? Who dodged the bullet? No, I'm just giving up the game. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking out. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Pedro and shit. Nah, I ain't talking about nobody particular. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just giving it up for you guys to understand so you can run with this, right? So I'm like, hold up, nah. Right? So I'm paying attention. I'm like, okay, this is what this bitch wants, and she's pushing for this, and she's pushing for this relationship. She wants this shit. She want a relationship. She's want to push for it. Let me put this bitch to the test. See what's up. See what she really about, right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, the dogs. Nigga, hold up. Brian Turner. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. Show love to the show. Get at me on Rumble. Okay, see the red pill out for the debunk on Rumble. Get at me in that Patreon, y'all. Hit the Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal. Show love, show love. Brian Turner, the incident I'm talking about, this producer who's made music for a lot of artists, and his rap chick claims he gave her that monster, but she still wants him. Huh? Yeah, that monster. What you talking about? That package? That you talking about that shit that you can die from or whatever? You gave her that monster. What you holler at me, tell me what you got to break it down. But yeah, right. Check this out. Holler at me though, Brian Turner, let me know what you're talking about. But the chick, right? I asked the bitch for some, something very simple, The dogs was beat down. My feet was, the motherfucker, the dogs was beat. I'm coming from work and shit, you know what I'm saying, doing some work on, doing work on one of my properties and shit. This is a while back, right? And nigga feet hurt like a motherfucker, right? Bitch, I want to come on, bitch, like I'm gonna come on through and kick it with you, boom. I'm all right, cool. I ain't got to. I'm great wine. I'm great chill, tired down. You know what I'm saying? I might as well go ahead and ram it up in some guts, right? And break something off. Yeah, come on over here. Let's make it happen, right? Bitch, come over, right? So I'm like, damn, man, what you rub my feet? Give me a massage and shit. You know what I'm saying? My feet, my shit. Oh, I don't rub feet. I don't touch feet. Bitch, what? You don't touch? You don't what? Huh? Oh, no. Bitch, the demoted herself all the way down, but she tried. This was the bitch who was trying to push for a relationship. She was trying to, push sex. You know what I'm saying? Trying to blind a motherfucker with the pussy and shit, like they do every other guy. You know what I'm saying? Something that we all use. And if you know the game, you used to it. You can't run that shit on me, right? But she tried to push sex, try to push a little cooking and things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? To get me to take her serious and bring her all the way into the fold, right? But when I asked for something that simple, she couldn't even provide that service. So that was a bullet. I look at that, fellas. Those are bullets. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about it. Let's get real. And I know guys gonna be like, hold up, man. Just rub your feet. Is it that serious? Hold up, man. Yeah, it's that serious. We talking about seriousness, a relationship, going further with a person, bringing this motherfucker into your life or whatever the case may be. Yes, it's that serious. You want to pay attention to every detail and whatever the case may be. You want to pay attention to the things you put forward for her to do. You want to pay attention to everything. Every fucking thing counts and everything matters, fellas. Trust me. because these are things that the next man don't see. These are things that's harmless, you know what I'm saying, to the next man because he feel like it's no big deal. These are things that he don't consider a red flag or he may not look at like that, fellas. But then later on in life, once this shit, that little hole start expanding and get real big and that motherfucker's astronomical and it's out this motherfucking world and he's clueless to where this shit began and started from. That's why it's very important, fellas, to pay attention to those red flags so you can dodge that motherfucking bullet and let them. See, I'm like the Matrix. I'm like Neo in the Matrix. I pull all the way back, let that bitch go over my head and hit the next motherfucker, right? He's going to go for that shit, not me. I ain't for it, and not to say the bitch won't, you know what I'm saying? And she may be that person and everything and more for the next dude, but you ain't going to run that shit on me. That's how much, standards I have. That's how much beliefs I have in myself to know that, bitch, I will go without you. I will do without you. I ain't got to put dick in you no more. Hey, you know what? Check this out. We done fucking, right? We cut all this shit out. I ain't got to do none of that shit. I go home at night, every motherfucking night, by myself and go to sleep, fellas, by myself. I don't got to have the bitch next to me. I ain't got to be conversating with her, communicating, texting, and talking. I ain't got to do none of that shit. I ain't caught up on this shit. I'm caught up on what's best and what's going to benefit me going further. That's going to allow me to be the man that I am for you, baby. That's just how I go. And if I can't be the man that I am for you, then, go find that motherfucker. But little shit like that matters, fellas. Hold up. Brian Turner. Just showing a nigga can do a bitch any type of way, but a bitch will still want him regardless. Oh, okay. That monster. Them alphabets. Ooh. Oh, them equals and oh man. But she probably talking that shit. She probably saying that. She probably just running off at the mouth, you know what I'm saying? Because, she's into him and he's not pretty much into her like that, or he's curbing her. He's doing what he want to do. He's living his life. He's not following the rules that she set forth or she want him, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And she could be slandering him like this. That's not saying that shit's real. If you ain't seen no paperwork, it's not been announced. You ain't went into no, what's it? Communities. What's the motherfucker? The community hospital, community centers, neighborhood community hospitals, or a hospital and thing. You haven't seen these things actually documented or whatever the case. Then you don't want to really, you know what I'm saying? Community health centers or whatever. You don't want to really run with that or put that out there or listen to that because bitches slander. They lie like a motherfucker, man. I mean, lie like a motherfucker. Like I told you guys, the bitches could be in front of God and he could be running everything back in their goddamn face doing a, you know what I'm saying? When they say when you pass away, you got to do that. I forgot what it is and shit. You know what I'm saying? When God revisits your life and things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? And he could be showing this bitch her life all over again in her face. She gonna lie on that motherfucker. Damn, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. She's gonna lie. That's just real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't jump the gun to listen to shit a woman say. I'm just being honest, fellas. And this not saying I don't look at them as human beings, because they are human beings. Let's not get that, confused or whatever, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit up here, fella. I'm just a little bit aware that women will say any motherfucking thing. And if they can get the right motherfucker to believe it, then that's good for them. You know what I'm saying? And that floats their boat. You know what I'm saying? If a woman is talking and saying shit and everybody just not listening, and the fuck out of it. That bitch will go crazy. They really are that much into worrying about what the next person think of them, or worrying about what the next person think of the shit they say or whatever. That's how they are. Look at them on social media. That's why they constantly posting and showing themselves. They worry about the validation and attention. They need that shit like a cactus need water. Real shit. That's what gets them floating. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets them moving. So if a motherfucker is listening to them and listening to the lies or whatever that they coming with, fellas, that shit, that makes their day right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay attention to a damn thing they say. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I pay attention to is what you're supposed to be doing. Brian Turner. Facts. It's not confirmed he has it, but she posted her positive test. She made hold up. She mad he got a buzz in the city and he running through hoes and she only an option. Yeah, she's a positive test. Yeah, it ain't nothing to go to a computer these days and type up some shit or go look Google positive Google positive test results or negative test results for HIV or AIDS or syphilis or whatever the case, whatever disease it is, and see that shit, copy that shit out, nigga, white out that shit, put somebody else, however they do it, and put that shit out here and be slandering. I don't listen to that shit. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of motherfucking shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear condoms regardless, fucking other bitches or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? I've heard, and in my lifetime, you know what I'm saying? I've heard different chicks slander certain dudes or slander certain bitches. I've heard dudes slander bitches. Oh man, that bitch got that shit, nigga. I know that bitch. I heard this and that shit. I'm telling you, nigga. Niggas like, damn, just because she probably turned him down, rejected him, and didn't want to give him the play, and he running around with this narrative and on some bullshit, trying to kill this bitch's, you know what I'm saying, the way she move in the streets and trying to kill this bitch's momentum out here. Sucker shit, you know what I'm saying? And bitches do the same, so I wouldn't pay attention to that, bro. Brian Turner, again, facts. She rap about being a hoe, and it's well known she gets around. She could have got it from anybody. Raj just be talking. Yeah, she probably. Who say she got it though? Bitches be wanting that much attention. They'll say that shit on themselves. Oh, I got it from him, and I got it trying to make you look bad, but bitch, you got it too. You lay down with the motherfucking, you open your ass, you open everything up to this motherfucker. So what? Huh? They don't think like that, man. They just think to try to slander and ruin the next motherfucker. Brian Turner probably got it from another bitch, honestly. He probably got it from another bitch, honestly. To my her? Yeah, if it's a blood transfusion, I mean, if it's like some blood transaction or whatever, I don't think two bitches gonna get it, you know what I'm saying, on no dildos and all that. I don't think, or licking on each other, carpet munching and shit. I don't think they're gonna get it that way. You see Brian Turner. She got it. She posted her results. Plus, she looked sick. Damn. Is that right? Well, shit, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, if that's what you believe, that's what, you see the reason. I mean, if that, I don't see it, so I don't know. If that's what you see and you run, I don't know that, much power to her. And hope she get well in life, because I don't think that shit's no joke. But yeah, not just her, just for anything in life, fellas. I want you guys to not be taking these bitches for face value, bro. That's just me, you know what I'm saying, telling you what's real. And I experience so much with women, you know what I'm saying? Women, bro, listen, bro, a bitch will cry in your motherfucking face telling you how much she wants you to be this person for her, be that person, change the way you move, you know what I'm saying? Do this, do that, accept her and take her serious, and cry. You know what I'm saying? But slob on your knob, giving you the best sex, nigga, and showing you showing you the in depths of her loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And still be faking. Real game, bro. And still be faking like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Still be on some bullshit. What you say? It's a cold game. Yeah, hell, it's a cold game out here, bro. I mean, it's so motherfucking cold, man. It's demonic. Like, that's how cold this motherfucking game is, bro. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I tell you guys, man, the first presentation, everything from the beginning is your everything, fellas. You pay attention to everything from the jump, fellas. You pay attention. And then if you guys can fall back on getting so caught up on the pussy, you know what I'm saying? And that's where most of you guys fall at, you know what I'm saying? That's where you fell at. you get too caught up on the motherfucking pussy, man, and you get so caught up on the pussy, you allow a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that go over your head or to blind you, you know what I'm saying, because you caught up, and most men get caught up, you know what I'm saying, behind having a lack of, you know what I'm saying, the experience of fucking with women, or the experience of sex, or the experience of, you know, the comforts of being around women, or whatever the case. And they, you know, they get that piece of pussy or whatever, nigga, and this motherfucker's mine, you know what I'm saying? They ready to cuff it, handcuff it, lock that shit in the basement, and throw away the key like a motherfucker, man. Ain't paying attention to a damn thing. And this bitch is showing so much how much she, you know, she's not really into you, how much she's only in it for her benefits or whatever. But you know, and bitches be like, for real, to the extent to where they, hello, motherfucker, I'm playing you. Can't you see it? Can't you? And you still don't be seeing it. Oh, these dudes are crazy, bro. Brian Turner. Right, before I came to your channel, a bitch aired me out on social media for smashing her cousin. She aired you out. Why she aired? Well, huh? For smashing her cousin. What, you used to fuck with her too? What is it her business you smash her cousin unless she wants some dick too? Other than that, shit. Unless you already hit it or something. Other than that, what the fuck? The page on the new era. Chicks be tripping, especially when they want you to take off the condom to feel the jizz. Hey, you know what? I got one. I think I got a video sent right here, right? Look, check this out. I think I'm gonna see something real quick. See if I can pull this up. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. I believe I was gonna talk about it tomorrow. I'm thinking this right here. This could be it. Hold up. I had this motherfucker sent to me yesterday. Hold up, fellas. Let me see if this motherfucker gonna play.
I only raw dog.
Yeah, here it is right here. Hold up. Let me put this down here. Look at this chick here.
I'm allergic to condoms, and I so hard that they break, even if I tried with a condom. So, like,
Here, this bitch said, look.
I only raw dog. I'm allergic.
That bitch said, only raw dog. I'm allergic to condoms. Bitch, stop. They got so many motherfucking different textures of condoms out here for the vagina, man. She's bullshit. You know, whether sheepskin, latex, it's different kinds. You know what I'm saying? She's letting you know what type. See, and this is what we talking about. They like to feel that hot jizz. They like to feel that motherfucker, bro. And she's letting you know that, bro. I like, and that's majority of women. But it all falls back to nature, fellas. It all falls back to nature. You know, if you pay attention to nature, fellas, we're made to procreate. We're made to have children. We're made to strengthen this earth, to populate it. You know what I'm saying? We're made to do that as human beings. So it's only natural for a woman to want to feel that dick, you know what I'm saying, to feel that hot nut. It's natural. That's why it's only natural for men to want to run up in that motherfucking feel that pussy, right? Up until the 80s, that's the way it was moving until, you know, HIV came around, AIDS and shit, you know what I'm saying? And certain diseases and the evolution of diseases and filthiness and all this type of shit, fellas. And now look where we at. We got to wear condoms, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got to be safe and got to protect themselves because you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with out here, you know what I'm saying? But up until the 80s, shit, that's what it was. Them bitches you was getting that motherfucker was barebacking like it's like, nigga, what? Shit, them bitches wasn't shaving or none of that shit. Them bitches had a bushy situation down there, nigga. It was all type of hairs and shit, nigga. Niggas running around, nigga, with a jungle on their shit. Before they start shaving and getting their shit together. I don't know. The evolution of time, man, brought about a lot of things is different. But it's natural, you know what I'm saying? Some women tap into that natural effect, you know what I'm saying, to want to feel that hot nut and want to feel that dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. You dig? Show love to the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Get at me on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon. Get at me on the Cash App. Get at me in the PayPal. And hit that super chat. Show love to the show. Hold up. Brian Turner. We was friends with benefits. And she claimed She a female player, and she will not catch feelings. She caught feelings. That's why you don't listen to them. I had a chick like that before. You know what I'm saying? I don't get caught up on these dudes. I ain't with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I let a motherfucker do him, as long as he let me do me and this type of shit. Yeah, I put dick on that bitch, nigga. That bitch couldn't even, nigga, I had to dump that bitch off, nigga. Real game. I had a chick like that before. Real shit, nigga. Like I had to literally, this bitch became possessive, nigga, aggressive. The bitch was everything, nigga, with the SIVE at the end of that motherfucker, nigga. That bitch was dangerous, nigga. I said, oh, fuck nah. This bitch is crazy as a motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had to get rid of her, but she talked that shit. That's why you don't listen to them, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You go with the flow, what you got going on, listen to your shit, have your plan set, and long as she's following that, everything good. Like it's supposed to be. But look, check this out. And that bitch got some knockers too, nigga.
To condoms, and I so hard that they break, even if I tried with a condom. So like, I'm not. If I feel like I need to use a condom with you, I'm not you.
Look, if I feel like
some of them have like extra.
See, and it started getting into the music. I didn't want to play that, fella. She said, if I feel like I need to use a condom with you, nigga, then I ain't fucking with you. So she's basically letting you know, nigga, if I'm sexually attracted to you, you getting this pussy, nigga. Yeah, fuck that shit, nigga. You gonna get it without the condom. I want to feel it. Yeah, that's what she's saying. If I'm into you, you gonna get this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't into you, nigga, then she talking out. I don't want to wear it. Stop. She'll let a nigga wear it. Nigga, trust me. If tricks is paying their money and all that shit, nigga, yeah. Nigga, that's bitch on some bullshit. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's real shit, But like I was saying, you must pay attention to down to the details, fellas. If you, like I said, if you into hot rods and liking, fast cars and fixing cars and engine, that you into that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And you tell the bitch, hey, look, check this out, man. I'm going to go on this motherfucking spiel. I'm going to go, you know what I'm saying? And go move around and get into the car, little certain shit and trying to, get to this bag and shit, get out here, car shows and things or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers winning awards and do all that. If you into that, and this is more an example. You know what I'm saying? That, I need you to go with me and represent me. You know what I'm saying? Well, that ain't what I'm into. I'm not. And you dudes be wifing these bitches up, knocking them up. And the bitches be showing you that they not G for you. And I know guys be like, no, this ain't that deep. Yes, it is that deep. That little shit right there, fellas, you cannot take it further. It doesn't fit your programming. It doesn't fit what you got going on, man. You don't want to take it further. I'm telling you, it's going to ruin your shit. You're going to ruin your shit. It ain't going to ruin. You're going to ruin your shit by not listening to yourself and doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, fellas, and not paying attention to those, paying attention to those red flags and shit. You're going to ruin your shit. That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to everything, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Dodge those bullets because they are bullets. A bitch is made, you know what I'm saying, to serve her man. That's how it's supposed to go. That's the nature. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucker trip with that, argue with God. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you getting something other than that, fellas, then she's got to get the fuck out of there. But shouts out to Brian Turner. Shouts out to Paige Rowe. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Once again, hit the PayPal, hit the Rumble, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, the Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? Show love to the show. Get at me on the in the Gmail, fellas. Go to the description below my about section. My number's there. Text me first. Let me know what it is. Consultation video, topics of your choice. Let me know, and we can set up shit and get it going. You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Pedro again. It's always the ones saying that they won't catch feelings end up doing it. yeah, for real. End up catching feelings. End up, nigga, spending money, end up doing all type of shit. You be like, damn, this bitch is overwhelming. In a good way. She's handling business, right? They do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't listen to them. You do what the fuck you supposed to do, and that's what it is. And she's following. That's a good thing. She's not. She ain't with you. But I'm about to get up out of here. Shouts out to you fellas. And until next time, holla. I'm out.